I was looking at the bread and it just wasn't quite right. And I said, this is it. I went and I locked myself in my office, my garage. And I'd get up at 4:30 in the morning and I created a whole training platform.
Welcome to Digital Hospitality. I'm your host, Shawn Walchef. This is a Cali BBQ Media production coming to you from Create Rancho Palos Verdes. If you are a restaurant owner and an operator, you got to come to this show. Why? Because the best brands, the brands that are emerging, the ones that are humble, willing to ask questions, willing to build in public, and the ones that have really cool concepts. Today, I get to meet Tom Holt for the first time. Urbane Cafe. If you don't know about Urbane Cafe, please follow them and find out what they're doing. I'm a huge fan because me and my wife, after working out at the YMCA in San Diego, we used to go to Urbane Cafe every single time after we worked out. Why? Because the food is fresh and the food is amazing. The soups are amazing, the salads are amazing, and the sandwiches are amazing. And the coolest thing is they are expanding, and I've been watching the brand from afar. And now because of this podcast, I get to interview him because he's sitting right here. Tom, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. It's awesome. I'm very humbled, so thank you.
We work in a business. I also own Cali barbecue restaurant business. We work so hard to take care of our team, to take care of our community, to build products that we believe in, food that we're proud to serve. Very rarely do we get to look back and go, wow, we built something kind of cool. Can you explain for those that don't know Urbane Cafe?
So started in 2003 and built it around focaccia sandwich. And every day we do the dough from scratch and we bake the fresh dough right in front of the guest. And that's where the start came from. Back in 2003, there wasn't a ton of fast casuals. We kind of grew up in the era of Baja Fresh at their peak, and there wasn't a sandwich restaurant that was doing fast casual, that was doing more of a meal. It was only big sandwiches that you could get. And I really wanted to have this sandwich and salad concept, there wasn't very many out there. And so we started, in 2003, and I created the sandwich, and then we put a little side salad on, because I wanted it to be a meal. And as a former professional athlete, I was always looking for something that had value but didn't have to take a lot of time. I wanted to get something in and out and feel good about what I was eating.
It's honestly it's so cool for me to have you sitting here. How many locations you guys have?
So we will be at 50 by the end of the year. We're at 45, yeah.
What store was the one at the base of USD?
Napa Street. That was number two.
Number 2.
Way out of our core market of Ventura. So we
number
started
2. That was store number 2. I get some street cred on that. Yeah. Store number 2, and they're at store number 50. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah. So that took off right away, and we've expanded through. Really, the core market was Ventura County.
Yep.
Moving into SoCal, and that's what showed us the portability of it. Is like we could take it from Ventura, but people really love that in San Diego, and we're like, we can combine it.
What was the biggest growth lesson? Obviously, there's lots of growth. We have lots of restaurateurs that watch this, listen to this. They want to be emerging brands. They want to get to the point where you go from one restaurant to 2. As you know, that's a lot. That's very difficult. Where did it break? Like, what was the hardest part? Bring us to the dark side.
When I waited a few years to start expanding, so I knew the restaurant inside and out, and then I think that's really important to get that knowledge within the restaurant. I knew that we had tightened up the operations well enough with the first restaurant to be able to expand, and I had really the breaking point was probably our 5th restaurant, and I went in one night, and I was looking at the bread, and it just wasn't quite right, and I said, this is it. I went and I locked myself in my office, my garage. And I'd get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I created a whole training platform. And to really be able to scale this, I knew that we had to have good systems in place and build the infrastructure of the people as well. And we have not grown the fastest. We have grown all on internal capital through bank financing.
Okay.
We did do a small round with the founders of Panda, and they're going to be here tomorrow. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
The
So
founders of Panda invested in you?
yeah.
That is amazing. How did you meet them?
They just, some of their people knew my people, and they said, you need to meet Andrew. And I met Andrew, and we hit it off. And he's been a great mentor of mine to see that you don't have to take external capital.
Yeah.
You can grow a business the right way. And, his philosophy on people development, we just hit it off. And I feel very blessed to be able to meet that family and to have somebody that can still push us as well.
That's incredible. What an amazing story. Are your stores all corporate owned?
Yeah.
All corporate owned?
Yeah, no franchise, no private equity.
And if I have soup in Ventura, it's going to taste just like the soup in Eastlake.
Yep, that's the plan. And the bread. We do the bread from scratch every day in our kitchen.
In front of everyone.
Yeah.
It's
an
open kitchen. It's amazing.
And all our sauces, dressings, we all do every day in our restaurants, which I think makes us unique in that realm.
Every business is a family business. Can you share a little bit about the work-life balance that we talked about a little bit before the show? The balance or imbalance thereof.
My wife was with me when we opened the first one, and I said, I'm only going to do one because I had a prior business and I had restaurants, and it was like, I'm just going to do one. By the end of construction, I'm like, I got the next location. She's like, oh no. But when I would open a restaurant back in the day, she'd go, all right, I'll see you in about 3 months, because you're knee deep in it, right? You're like opening these restaurants. It's your life. Looking back now, my son is now 18, and he's now cashier. He's going away to college this year to Pepperdine, but seeing him as a cashier in our restaurant and knowing the sacrifice, it's so cool to see that what I did back then is giving him life lessons. Every kid, it's so important to see them learn hospitality.
Yes.
And he has been really it's been impressive to see that, the way you raise your kids in hospitality, they get it. And I'm just really blessed in that way.
I know this is the beginning of many conversations, Tom. I wish we had more time. Tom, what's the best place for people to learn more about Urbane Cafe?
You can go to our website, urbanecafe.com, and I'm always open for an email, tom@urbanecafe.com. I should have said www.urbanecafe, but yes.
Tom,
and LinkedIn.
Thank you so much for your leadership. Thank you for building in public. Thank you for making amazing products. Thank you for taking the time to share with us. If you guys want to keep in touch with me, it's at Shawn P. Walchef. Instagram's the fastest, but LinkedIn also, or you can email us, Shawn@calibbq.media. This was amazing. Thank you. Can't wait to go and visit again. Thank you for opening in Eastlake. That's where me and my wife and my kids go now. As always, guys, stay curious, get involved, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you've made it this long, you are part of the community. You're part of the tribe. We can't do this alone. We started, no one was listening. Now we have a community of digital hospitality leaders all over the globe. Please check out our new series called Restaurant Technology Substack.
It's a Substack newsletter. It's free. It's some of our deep work on the best technology for restaurants. Also, go to YouTube and subscribe to Cali Barbecue Media. Cali BBQ Media on YouTube. We've been putting out a lot of new original content. Hopefully you guys like that content. If you want to work with us, go to betheshow.media. We show up all over the United States, some international countries. We would love to work with you and your growing brand on digital storytelling. You can reach out to me anytime at Shawn P. Walchef on Instagram. I'm weirdly available. Stay curious, get involved, and don't be afraid to ask for help. We'll catch you next episode.